Welcome to another episode of The Nigerian File. I am your host, August Badagry.
It's early in the morning, so I thought I'd do another quick podcast. I've been thinking lately, in light of the election coming up February and what that might mean for the country, as well as the future, as well as my returning visit. There's a part of me that has always wished I could see more of Nigeria. I have only really been to a handful of cities across a couple of states, primarily in the southwest of the country. That would be Lagos and Ogun State, as well as Oyo State, and the federal capital territory that comprises of Abuja. And I've been thinking of Calabar, that is the capital of Cross River State in the south, not too far from the Cameroonian border, as well as just north of the state of Akwa Ibom to the south. It would be nice to be able to be a Nigerian, be in Nigeria, and visit these places when one has the means to. Of course, there are people who make these trips all the time, and those people are typically people that have business there or from there that just happen to pass through other ports of call, i.e. Lagos or maybe Abuja or wherever they're coming from. And people who, I would say, live there, are used to the rhythm of life, and are more of a local to the place versus someone like myself who is really part of the diaspora. And even when I'm in Nigeria, one glance by, most people can tell that I'm from there, but I'm not from there, meaning Nigeria, wherever I happen to be. And of course, there's always the concern, not for no reason, by those who are local to these places of one's security, especially one being not from there. And that is not to be taken lightly. I'm reminded of the terrorist bombing on the train between Abuja and Kaduna, I believe in 2021 or 2022, I can't remember specifically when, but 2021, because I was thinking of going there and I found out after my trip there that it did happen. So I believe it was 2021. But anyway, there are legitimate security concerns in Nigeria. For us in the diaspora, it can seem that, people are maybe exaggerating, but the stuff is real. The stuff does happen. One of my relatives was on that train that got bombed and attacked, and luckily, she was okay, but this stuff is real. And so one of the things I'd wanted to do was to take a train from Abuja to Kaduna, where I have family from, and see it, because I've never been to the north. And so that was quickly shot down by people who were concerned for my safety, and in retrospect, rightly so. Still, I consider Nigeria my country as much as the United States, in varying degrees depending on the category, and I would like to see more of it without concern, or at least not life-threatening concern. And because, people do it, so I know there's a way to do it. I would like to do that. And so my thoughts turn to Calabar, just to see a different part of the country than what I'm used to in the southwest or the federal capital territory. Let me know what you think. Are you from Calabar? Have you been to Calabar? Have you come there from Lagos, Abuja, or elsewhere? Have you been to other parts from Nigeria apart from the ones we all hear about, Lagos, Abuja, Ibadan? Let me know in the comments below.